So actually, we've chosen a methodology named 𝗶 to 𝗵𝗲 as our standard one. That is, according to it, we need to fit it to the project needs, meaning that every project has different needs and we need to accommodate those. And this methodology is helping us with that. And the main principle of this methodology is to have strategic overview and control over the project delivery, as well as the iterative level is also controlled and adjusted to the project needs. So maybe I will use an example to tell you how does it look like exactly. So every project has been set up to achieve some goal. So we know this goal, and what we do is to deliver the work according to what the project was founded for. And while we work on a daily basis, most probably we will be using some agile framework for that. Yeah, it can be Scrum, it can be Kanban, or most probably it will be both, because this is the, let's say, the standard we are observing in the today's world. But this is just the iteration level. So every month or every 2 weeks or every X amount of time we have releases. Our objective is to be able to deliver daily, yeah, from the engineering perspective. And this is it. We are working on these time buckets, time boxes on a daily basis, but also on the strategic level, we are aware that some business goals can change, stakeholders can change, some risks will be appearing along the way, and we need to address them on the strategic level of the project, not just the iteration level. So this is the real flexible approach that you can have while delivering projects. So yeah, this is why we implemented the 𝗶 to 𝗵𝗲, because we believe that it can serve both the strategic goals of the project and the iteration goals as we move forward. We are using 𝗶 to 𝗵𝗲 methodology, and actually we set up 9 basic project management areas. So, and these are budget, time, scope, communication management, risk management, integration management, stakeholders management, agile practices, and team management. So within those 9, we are making sure that the project is delivered according to our standards. But also every project has different needs. So all these areas will be adjusted in a way how we manage those to the project needs. But the most basic ones are the budget, time, and scope. These are the metrics that project manager is mainly responsible for, not only. And why is this so important from our perspective? Because in today's world, it's super easy to say that, hey, I didn't deliver something in scope and in time because it's agile and everything changed. But actually, it's not true. It means that you didn't control the change in a way that will not be affecting your project so much. Of course, there might be some corner cases, but we are not talking about them right now. So what we are focusing on is to actually deliver what we agreed in terms of the scope, time, and budget with our customer. And it doesn't mean that it will not change, but we need to be able to control how the change is happening. And we are making sure that those 3 metrics are checked on every time box, meaning like the iteration when we are delivering the project, and by phase, yeah, of the project. So it's on 2 levels. That's why we have iteration management and strategic management. Yeah, that's why we chosen this way of work. And actually, what is really important, it's from the project management perspective, yeah? So, as said, those 3 basic metrics, we always strive them to be green. And all the other areas are helping us to achieve this goal. So risk management will be there to check what is preventing us or impacting our plans to deliver in scope, in time, and in budget. And on the other side, we have communication management that will help us to deliver the actual information that customer is seeking. Yeah. And what is very important at Brainhub, we are a third-party vendor, right? So why even customer will be trusting us at the beginning? Most probably they will not, and it's okay. We already made our peace with that because it's very reasonable to not trust somebody that is new. And that's why we are so, I would say, obsessive about this control in terms of those 3 metrics that I mentioned. Yeah. So what we are trying to do from the day one when we work with our clients is to show them that it's reasonable to trust us. Yeah. And this is on the project management level. Like I said, it's about delivering efficiently and, in a transparent way. But on the other hand, we have our principles that I will just say briefly about because, engineering from Brainhub will tell you a lot more. But when it comes to the software delivery, we are obsessed about quality. And why? Because it's obvious, yeah? We need to deliver something that is actually working and working very well. So to secure this, we are doing frequent deployments. We have automated pipelines that are secured by automated tests and health checks. We don't do, you will never get a project from us that is just manually tested because it's in contrary with our values. We always have automated tests. Is it standard at Brainhub? And also on the top of that, we are ensuring that the software that we are building is serving the business flow, not the other way around. So every technical decision that is made is done according to the business need. And that's actually it. Yeah, maybe before I will start, I would say that the engagement of the client is very important in any stage. It's not just at the beginning or just at the end. It's all the time. It's very important, and we are guiding our customers how to do it and what we need from them. So any customer is never left alone in the process. So actually, before initiation is the starting of a project. Yeah. So for starting up the project, we use most of the time the discovery workshops. And why we are doing it? Because it's super hard to start the work without understanding what is the business objective, what is the business justification for the project. So this discovery workshop can last from 1 day to 3 or even to 5, depending on the complexity of the project and the planned timeline. Yeah, for the longer project, we'll have longer discovery most probably. Then we have initiation. And initiation is started with a kickoff meeting. So after the discovery workshop is done, we have a full summary, and these workshops are with the customer, and we always strive to have them on site. So this summary is of course sent to the client, and then we can start the initiation. So the kickoff meeting that will be used for setting some basic rules for the project, how we will work, etc. And also here, the customer representatives are a must-have, and they are a must-have for all the meeting, not just for the part, yeah? So after that, we can move to the standard delivery of the project. That is divided according to the project needs. So it can be sprints, it can be some other way of work, depending on how we set it in the first 2 phases and agreed on. But let's say we have a project and the first stage of it is to deliver an MVP. So most probably we will be working towards this goal, and then we will be deciding what to do next. So what I'm trying to say is that this controlling a stage phase can differ from like sprint, or MVP. Another version of the MVP, it's not anymore MVP, it's another version of the working product in production, yeah? And then we go, and then there might be a stage ending, and the stage named maintenance can start, because we can also help the customer to maintain a product that is already in production. So managing the stage delivery is done according to our standards from the Prince to Agile methodology, as I said, and also according to the Agile framework that we used to deliver the stage. And actually then the last phase is to close the project, yeah, because of course we also have projects that are finishing and are not extending. So yeah, then we have some standard procedures for closing the project, getting a sign-off, making sure that the customer team is onboarded, well, knows the technology, the product that was being built, and we can safely hand it over to the team from the customer side. It's very standard for any company to say that, hey, we do risk management in a way that we are making sure that the risks are noticed and seen, etc. But actually for us, it's a daily job. So whenever we are going to the daily meeting with the team or with the team and clients, yeah, because we have different setups for every project, we are making sure that everything that seems like a blocker that we are not able to solve during the day is tracked. Yeah, it's not always in the risk register already, because in this way we would never have any place to work, because we will be just all the time including new risks into the risk register. But we are making sure that we are checking the impact of the risk and the probability. So by doing this calculation, we can actually see which ones are very impactful to the project, so we need to take care of them in a special way. Some of them will be just there for observing, and some of those will not be even included, because we will be able to solve them on a daily basis. Like, you know, we have a risk that we will not deliver on time one of the iterations. So most probably this will not be included into the risk register, but can be included if we found this risk like right away at the beginning of the project, and it is related with some other third-party company that will be working on the project with us. So this will be included into the risk register right away, because this is something that we cannot easily manage during the normal project work. While working with very structurized methodology like Prince to Agile, and actually this methodology is saying about that project is delivered with success when client received what he wanted, not if we delivered something that is in scope. This is very tricky, because at the beginning I said that we are tracking scope very carefully, and it might tackle thinking that we are just delivering what is written and that's it. But it's not true. That's why we use this other part, Agile, to make sure that we are delivering what is required, what customer wants, because it's impossible to say that somebody will not change his mind during 12 months project, right? Or even 3 months, sometimes even 2 months. They can still change their mind, because what customer is doing, or what we are helping him with, is to constantly check if this is still valuable, what I'm trying to deliver, if this is something that will solve the problems our customers has, like the end users of the application, yeah? So this is why we included so many control checks during the project, not only on the iteration level, like I said, but also on the strategic level, to make sure that we are actually delivering what is needed, not just what was written, yeah? Because as said, we can even write it down in the agreement, yeah, like people did many years ago for the waterfall way of work. And in the end, they've been receiving a product that is really not serving any needs, and it's not solving any problems. So I would say that the project succeeded when our client is happy. And how we are trying to check if he's happy is, of course, we have standard tools of Agile. So I would say demo, review, and all this stuff that we have. That was even used before Agile, I think. But also we are really obsessed with getting feedback. If this, what we are doing, is really serving your needs, because we are open to change. Because we are, I would say, pretty used to the change. Most probably all that I'm saying for the project at the beginning will change. And I am okay with that. And project manager is actually here to guide the Brainhub team and customer team to try to find this golden rule that will be serving project success, I would say.